Are we live?
Is it working, bro?
Are we live? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I think it's working.
Oh, this is like
We live.
alright.
What's up, y'all?
What's up?
What's up?
Yeah. Hey, well, my name is Joey Rodriguez. I'm part of the STL crew, STL tour, aka Mission Goers, aka Where You Go, I Go, aka You Lead, I Follow,
Come on now.
aka Saying Me, I'll go. You know? Yeah. So I'm Joey,
My name's Anthony Carvalho. I'm part of the STL crew as well.
aka
It's your boy Tommy, part of the STL group too, Double A boys.
It's your boy Sirius. You know, it's an honor, blessed to be here, part of being the Spirit of Light tour.
It's your boy Ale doing it. My brothers.
the Islander,
Ali Whack, Wood.
the Islander.
Alright. So we're gonna continue with the questions.
Wait on some questions too. We got some questions.
The first questions they asked me, what is Spirit of Light tour? Who wants to answer that?
Go ahead.
I do it. All right. Well, Spirit of Light tour, it's something that God gave us a vision of supporting missions, you know, around the world. Spirit of Light, it's they supply missionaries that travel around the world, different countries, you know, in the U.S., in our state, in our neighborhoods, you know, and we provide for them supplies, gas, transportation to spread the gospel of Jesus. And we just want to be part of this, you know, and going, you know, city to city and representing God and representing what we believe in, and that's salvation in Jesus Christ.
And another thing, all the money that we get from the CDs and stuff,
That's right,
stuff
yeah.
goes to. We don't make any profit off anything, you know, but everything that the money that we make for the CDs go to the missionaries.
In other words, the city is for free, but if y'all would love to, you know, bless us as a love offering, donations, everything that we make is going towards Spirit of Light to help out what Spirit of Light is doing.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Next question, bro.
You got any other questions?
Next questions. Who are all the artists performing in the tour?
No, I answer that.
Alright.
All the artists that are performing in the tour are, well, we have groups, and you know, our group is a big church, so we have, you know, divided groups, but you know, it's all, you know, we all do the same thing but different rhythms. You know, we all serve God. We all do, you know, we all got to do what we have to do, but just in our different ways. And we got Sirius, we got Joey, we got Elena, which is Lavert and Anthony, with Love and Ambition. So, and we got Double A boys, me, Tommy, and
Ali Whack.
Oh, and we got Eliza Castro on the mix too.
And Elijah Castro, we're doing worship, prison worship. And the next question they're asking us is, how do we book y'all?
I'll answer this.
Yeah.
Take that, bro.
You can book us on. You can message us on Facebook, either Joey, myself, Sirius, or you can hit Facebook / Speed the Light Tour 14. You can hit us up there. You can talk to one of us, and we'll get connected and get more involved in your city. With that.
That's what's up.
That was good, bro. Proud of you.
Any more questions?
More questions? Y'all got more questions, people?
Yeah, there was one question that said, does Speed the Light have to do with Winter Jams, right?
Oh yeah. That's
Can you
right.
read that
That's
real
right.
quick?
What's one?
What's that?
What's that?
Is Spirit of Light tour related with Winter Jam tour?
And the answer is no, it's not. Actually, Winter Jam is it's a thing over here in Houston, with a radio station called Engine, right? Am I right?
No, I don't
Power?
know. I think
Is it
Winter
called Power
Jam.
Station?
Winter Jam's all over the United States.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, our people supporting OU stations, Christian radio stations, but no, it's not. That's maybe one day. You know what I'm saying?
God willing.
One day we'll go over there. Winter Jams. But not Speed the Light. We're just doing our own thing, trying to, go to churches and just spread the love of God, spread missions and stuff. So no, it doesn't have to do with Winter Jams or anything. Maybe in the future, God willing, but not right now. So.
Yeah. And
25 questions, huh?
one more question.
Oh.
Any more questions before this
More
one?
questions? Hmm.
I'm looking right now.
Well, we gotta go from Canada now. You know?
Well, we got a person from Canada asking. I'm just trying this. We're looking on Facebook and Twitter and stuff. This thing was kind of last minute, but you know. I got one.
I got one.
Yeah.
Is Speed the Light the first tour? Yes, Speed the Light is the first tour that the official tour that we got invited, that got opened the door, you know, for us to go and minister and share the gospel. And it might not be the last one, so we'll keep y'all posted for that.
We're actually coming out with a single soon. We're gonna be working on it.
Yeah, that's right.
Hopefully, maybe August, maybe it comes
God
out.
willing.
The song's called War. Basically talks about, you know, things that we fight for and what we're fighting against. Things that we're fighting for, like our family, you know, friends and stuff. It's gonna be a pretty dope song. So just stay tuned for that. Look out on iTunes. Look out on SoundCloud. Look out on, you know, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You know, we'll be promoting it. And and shout out to Derek, the director, for recording us. Westwood Studios.
Much
You know what I'm saying?
love, Westwood.
So just thanks Derek, and for recording us and dealing with us and all the times we messed up, and you know what I'm saying. So just wanted to put that out there. You have another question?
Yeah. What other cities are we going to? Houston will be the first city that we would love to reach. You know, have an outreach and show love for our city. And next, we go into Louisiana and support Louisiana, help out a church over there. So the pastor, and we just ready to serve, man. You know, it's gonna be more than a concert. You know, don't get it twisted. It's not just about performing and getting hype. You know, it's about making disciples and impact. You know, our community. You know, reaching the lost souls and staying in touch with the people. You know, making disciples of all nations. And so we started in our city first, Houston, and then Louisiana, San Antonio, Dallas, Alvin, Texas, Lufkin, what? Galveston, G-Town, and Dallas. I think I said, yeah. So yeah, that's where we're going.
Hopefully, try to get something up there in Chicago. One of the pastors up there, real good friends with my pops. So hopefully Chicago, maybe the West Loco area. We got churches up there, Brownsville, San Angelo, Texas. Corpus Christi, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like San Angelo's about like 3 hours away from San Antonio, so hopefully.
Did I say Lufkin, Texas?
Yeah, you said nothing.
Okay, yeah.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
I'm about to look up some more questions.
I got a question. This person said, "How can we get your music?" Anyone answer that?
You answer that, because I think you're more.
We ran out of CDs. We ain't got no more CDs now.
We live in the 21st now.
You answer that? Is there a place where they can get it, or we have?
I mean,
The Speed of Life mixtape. That's the newest one that we dropped. At the time, we're gonna make more new music. We're gonna add more music to the CD. You know, make it worth it. You know, we added how many more tracks on it?
6.
6 more new songs on the Speed of Life mixtape. And as soon as we do, we'll have a free download on pretty soon. Hopefully, in 2 months, 3 months.
2 months, I think.
2 months,
Yeah.
God willing. And we have a free download, so y'all can go, you know, get it free and tell your friends and tell your other friends and your homeboys and your neighbor, you know what I'm saying? So, Yeah.
Cool, man. Cool.
Any more questions?
Any more questions, man?
Oh, no.
We were all born in Houston. Well, I was
Not
born in
me.
Houston.
I was born in Houston.
I was born in H-Town.
I was born in Monterey, Mexico.
Monterey.
You know what I'm saying? But raised in Houston all my life. So much love, H-Town.
H-Town.
Yes, sir.
We have the right to screw music.
Yeah.
We have the right to screw music. We have the right to chop it up, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and our church has been my home church forever since
And
day
always
one.
will be.
Yeah. Yeah. And we want to give a special shout out right now to our pastors, Pastor JR and Sister Patsy Rodriguez, for supporting us and helping us and being there for us, being our mentors and our pastors, and being supporting us 100%, man. Much love and shout out.
Shout out to E3.
Oh yeah, shout out to E3.
Hey, boy.
E3, much love. Much
Shout
love.
out to E3
Much love.
as our producer, no, our video producer.
Yeah.
Makes all our
Oh,
videos.
new music video coming soon. Wake up. So it's coming soon. Hopefully next month, God willing. It's a serious featuring the Double A boys. So yeah, man, it's pretty excited. I'm pretty excited for that video. What else? Any new music?
You want to talk about your mixtape?
I'm going out a mixtape. It's gonna be May 31st.
Hey.
I'm having it released the day out, but this is the first time anybody hearing the date about it. You should be hearing a promo pretty soon by the end of the month. New music coming soon, free downloads, free music, everything's gonna be free. And the title has been decided, but
Still working on it.
still working on it. I'm not gonna release it until I come out with the cover and the video.
Who's not gonna be your mixtape?
Everybody, Joey, Sirius, the Belay Boys.
But Ale.
I might get Ale.
Oh,
I might get Ale. I don't know.
Snap,
Ale's been, I don't know, he's been real busy. He's been real busy. But I might get Ale. But a lot of people, I thank God for everybody that he's put in my life, especially Sirius, man. He's a good mentor of mine.
Praise God. Praise God.
I'm actually coming out with something new too.
Oh, snap.
Coming out with an EP.
Okay.
I'll give y'all exclusive
Oh,
instrumentals.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Who made the instrumentals?
Me and my cousin.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Wasn't easy. It was hard. You know what I'm saying? We made 5 beats in a day and a half.
That's what's up.
So just give me a second. I'll pull up something. I don't even think they heard it either. So, have you heard it?
I heard 1 beat, 2 beats. Okay.
2 beats?
Yeah.
I'll pull up this one.
Okay.
It's one of the songs.
Oh.
It's one of the songs. And it goes into the verse. There's that one. And then we got this one. This is more like an H-Town feel, kind of chill, mellow.
Hey.
Song's called I Made It. You know what I'm saying? Just have some more, but you know what I'm saying? And
Who's that gonna be on your mixtape, on your EP?
to be honest, I have no idea.
What?
I'm gonna try to get Dustin Cavazos on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to reach, everybody. I'm still praying whether I should get one of my good friends, Marley Ducati, whatever you want to call it.
That's what's up. Much
You know what I'm
love.
saying? Probably get serious on the track.
Oh,
You
what?
know what I'm saying? Might have
That's what's
Double A
up.
Boys, might have LNA.
That's what's up. That's
Still
what's
haven't
up.
decided yet, but yeah, it's a work in process. Still gotta make like maybe 3 more beats. I haven't had a date yet. I don't know the name of it, but yeah. So just pray for me. It's kind of stressful. Sometimes you just want to quit, but you gotta remember that this is your calling.
Mm-hmm.
That God has given you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Look out. Hopefully I'll release a single before summer.
iTunes.
iTunes. Look out on iTunes.
That's what's up.
So yeah.
For the next question, we just want to encourage y'all, man. Us is about, it's about Jesus, and God is the center of all. And if it wasn't for His mercy and grace, none of us would be here, man. So we just, taking this time just to say, man, that we're thankful for what God is doing in our lives and what He's going to continue to be doing, man. Keep us in prayer. Keep us in prayer as we get ready for this tour. It's the first one and not the last one, and I know God is going to open some more doors. And it's not easy, man. It's not easy at all. It's more than music. It's having a relationship with God, and it's not just performing on stage. We don't need a mic to preach the word of God, and we don't need a stage to preach the word of God. So we're gonna continue taking the music and the gospel, to the streets, to our neighborhoods, to our community, and reaching the lost souls and making disciples, man. That's what it's all about. So keep us in prayer, man. Keep us in prayer.
We're gonna do a little something. Everybody's gonna spit a verse.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
We got one more question though.
So okay, after the question we'll do that.
Tell us more about every artist. So who wants to go first? Tell us about a little background, I guess.
Background. I grew up in church. All my life. Pastor's kid. Dad's a pastor of the church. First time I ever started rapping was when was it? Mother's Day.
I remember. Hold on. Wait. We're in your car. We're going somewhere with a plane, and then we're going to the plane. But then I asked you, I'm like, hey, bro, how long you been rapping? Oh, about 2 years. And then I was like, oh, that's cool, man. And then you said, and I just found out that I can sing about a year ago. And I'm like, okay, I see you, boy, just like that. I was like, man, and this guy can sing, man. He can sing, he can rap, he can do everything, man. So this guy is legit.
I'm all right.
Real deal, man.
But
that's why he's with us.
First time I started rapping, I was maybe 10, maybe 12, and we were, it was Mother's Day, right?
Yeah.
Mother's Day. And everybody spit a verse, That was the first time I ever rapped. And I remember because I didn't remember my lines, so I started freestyling on stage. And so I was like, man, that's crazy. So, and then I kind of stopped and just chilled, watched these guys. First song I ever rapped in the studio was with Sirius. It was one of my singles called Broke Up With The World.
Oh, yes, sir.
We're going to redo it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be on the EP for sure. That one and Jesus Mode is going to be on that one. Those are the two kind of highlights, hit songs. Yeah, I grew up in church all my life. Pastor's kid, having to, watch what I do because, everyone was watching me. And it wasn't easy, Dad was always out ministering the Word of God. Kind of got used to it, but I learned that was what my dad's calling was, and I had to respect it, in the sense, respect it and respect what God, put over my dad's life, and had to respect what, the things that he was doing, the things that made him go out, I got called to go preach at this church and this church. Oh, okay, And now that I'm older, Mom ended up going too. Mom goes, because I got a car, I drive, I got work. So, there's a little bit of responsibility in there because, now my mom can go with my dad, so he won't go by himself. So, yeah, I grew up in church. It wasn't hard. I had my struggles just like everybody else, but we just got to learn to trust in God. Like I was telling the youth yesterday, I was telling them, and telling these guys, do we really trust God? Do we really put our faith in God? You know, do we put God and we make God in a sense, and we put limits on God? You know what I'm saying? Because I ask myself that question: do I really trust God in situations at home, situations, at church? Do I really put my faith in God? And like the song says, shout out to Hillsong, like the song says, it says, "Spirit lead me where my trust is without borders," meaning we need to take those borders that we have for God. We put a gate around His trust. Say, God, you can only handle these things, but you can't handle these things. You know what I'm saying? So the song says, "Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you may call me." And to me, that means as deep and as painful as it may be, we have to learn to trust in God through the hardest situations. So that's my thing. Just if you're going through anything, just trust God. Ask yourself that question: do you really trust God? And just stay up. Stay focused. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to I mean, we're human. We make mistakes. We have doubts. Is God really there? But we just have to learn to trust in God. And I encourage y'all, just trust in God. God is saying, like maybe it's a test for you. You're going through this situation. These things are happening to you. Are you gonna trust in God and just don't worry about the things? Because God is saying, I'm taking care of things right now, but I need to know if you're gonna trust in me in the hardest situation. So that's just encouraging word for you guys. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what's up, man.
Good stuff. My turn now?
Yeah, go ahead.
I always grew up in church. I always knew Joey. I known him all my life.
They're besties.
My best way.
I've grew up here 17 years, and I don't know how many months or days, but I grew up here all the time. I know that growing up in church, I knew the same way he felt, around people, that I had to watch what I was doing, I had to watch what I said, and I remember going in school and always being a bad kid. I remember Joey always telling me that he's like, I couldn't be acting this way, being bad. I remember, want to be like everybody else.
Hey, real quick, we called ourselves the Mexican Mafia at school. We went to the same school together. Yeah, it was a nightmare.
Yeah.
We were bad.
Yeah, but like he was saying, we were bad, and believe it or not, as Christians, we're not perfect at all. And I remember growing up, in school, I was with some friends of mine. We would go back and forth. Probably like the same profanity words, but we didn't know what we were doing. I didn't know what I was doing, and I was just saying things. I know he remembers. I used to say things to
I used to
people.
say, we had the sailor's mouth. Like, honestly, like every word of our mouth would be the A word, just profanity. That was the thing, and if someone talks smack to us, or somebody talks smack to Anthony, I'd go over there, what I'm saying, and it's vice versa, if someone talks smack to me, Anthony would go over there and talk smack, what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's the thing we have.
Yeah, and that's just one of the things in my life that happened. I remember growing up back in how old was I? I was young. I remember growing up, and I remember I had family members that introduced me to pornography. And I remember as a kid, I was too young to be able to see that, understand that. I couldn't see things right. So I remember coming back to church. I felt so unworthy. I felt, why? Yeah, why am I here? I saw things that I wasn't supposed to see. But then years later, when I was 12, I had went to a camp, and I remember I got saved there. And then I had went to an internship called Impact Now. Then from there, I went to Nationals, and I remember God touched me at Nationals, and Sirius remembers that, Nationals '09. And ever since then, God's been working in me, working. and he just, he's just painting the big picture. I'm just there. He's just
We're
working
talking
with
about
me.
your accident. Mhm.
Oh, a lot of things. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. But it's gonna sound weird, but in the past 6 months, I've gotten 3 car accidents. It's kind of weird. I'm not a horrible driver. Everybody hit me. I was in the car with Joey not that long ago, with Sirius and Alejandro about 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, I got
We had-
hit. I was driving and got hit by some
Yeah.
dude.
And I remember the first car accident I got in was when I was going into church. I remember I was pulling in. I was pulling in. The person behind me, they didn't brake. So when they hit me from behind, I had flipped. I had flipped 2 times. I remember. It's kind of funny. I remember exactly before I flipped. I was practicing writing a verse that was leading to a song for my mixtape. And I remember when I was finished singing that song, that's when I flipped.
Wow.
I remember that. And, by the grace of God, I'm still alive, no broken bones, nothing. And I was completely alive. I was just in shock.
Superhuman.
And I don't know, man. I don't know what I would do without God. But that's just a little bit about me.
Tommy,
What question?
Let's talk a little about yourself.
Well, I'm Tommy. I go by, well, my name's Hector Macias, but I'm just Tommy. This little kid growing up at church, the same thing. Just growing up, seeing things, start realizing, you start learning more, you start just like getting more older, and you start realizing more stuff, and you just start asking God for help, and you just really don't know what to say right now.
that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
My little brother. But me, serious, and I wish I could, I grew up in church, but I didn't. But by His mercy and grace, I'm here. God took me out of a lost world. I was lost. I was doing drugs, skline, smoking weed, drinking. I was lost. It was times where I would skip school just to go, and do drugs and hang out with my friends. And there'll be times where we'll be doing drugs, and my homeboy was driving, and I remember this one time we were in the freeway, and somehow he was swinging, and I was out of it, but I remember blacking out, and then I opened my eyes, and I remember me seeing the floor of the freeway like real close by, and I'm like, oh man, we're finna die. The car went like, he was swinging, so the car was going like that. And there was a time where I was just like, man, only by His mercy and grace, God took me out of that situation, and by His mercy and grace, I'm here, And God took me out by His mercy and grace. I was in jail. God took me out, facing 2 to 20 years. God took me out. My pastors took me and just grabbed me and put me in discipline and just showed me. They just showed me God's love and took me everywhere, man. They would take me to conferences to a conference where T.D. Jakes will preach, where big speakers will be preaching the gospel, and I'd just be shocked. I'm like, man, I don't deserve all this, but by His mercy and grace, God opened my pastor's arms, man. So He just took me, and He showed love. My sister Patsy, Pastor Jr., Pastor Chado, my youth pastor Ruben, Jesse Carvalho, George Carvalho. Big shout out to George. I was in jail, and he'll go visit me every day. They'll call me, but I always call my mom or my dad or my family. But it was George, and the next day it was George again, and then George again. So much love, man. Thank you, man. Much love. And by His mercy and grace, I'm here, man. I'm grateful and thankful, and just holding on to what God has for me, and continue fighting a good fight. So I encourage y'all, man. Don't give up. It's don't give up. Continue fighting, continue staying strong, and continue holding on to the Word of God and worshiping God. Much love.
Ale, you want to say something?
My name's Ale. I grew up at church, and during I think high school year, I got lost because I stopped coming to church. I think that just encouraged me from doing. I mean, that encouraged me to doing drugs. But I just want you to let you know that I got saved by the fear of God, because I feared God when I first got caught up by my mom. That's when I realized I had to stop doing drugs. I think all my brothers knew, Julian and Tommy. But I know if I would have never listened or feared God, I would have ended up being somewhere bad, like jail or Mexico probably. But yeah, like my rapper said, so I thank you, Lord, for giving me salvation. You are my architect. You laid down my foundation.
Hey,
Uh,
kid it.
what did I do? Oh man, all right.
I think you hit the point though.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Shout out to Liza Castro for being part of the Spill the Light tour on a short notice, and Edgar the Chosen for being on the song, featuring on the song, and much love, man, much love, and
Shout out to our district,
oh yeah, for sure,
Texas, Louisiana.
Texas, Louisiana,
Shout out to
much love,
Pasadena. Shout out to
Louisiana,
Louisiana. Shout out to Galveston area, Austin, San Antonio,
Austin.
Pearland, right? Pearland,
yeah, Texas, the whole
Texas, all the Texas, all the way up to Waco. Shout out to everybody. Now we're each gonna, spit a line, spit a verse.
16 or
16, 8, 16. We'll do 16.
Okay.
I already get my two.
No, you gotta do it all.
Go ahead, Joe.
Tommy, go first.
Go ahead, Tommy. Where's Tommy? He's hiding somewhere. But yeah, man. So if y'all want to book us, just go to Spill the Light Tour Facebook page and just the information, whatever church we'd love to go. And it doesn't have to be at church. It can be an outreach. It can be an event. It can be just sharing the gospel and doing outreaches. Passing out tracts and just sharing the gospel to the community and showing love. Let's go beyond the four walls and preach the gospel. Let's say the gospel out.
Yeah. Another shout out to Danny, co-founder of God Belongs in My City.
Much love.
Shout out to Danny, really good friend, awesome dude. You wanna go and spit 16 real quick?
Me first.
Yeah, you go
Go
I
ahead,
think
bro.
the best should be first.
Go ahead.
Not the
Go ahead,
best.
Joe.
Not the best.
I'm not the best. I
The
don't even know what to say right
the
now.
one that's been in it longer.
Not the best. I'm not the best.
Somebody else?
I mean, it was your idea, Joy.
Alejandro?
Go, Joey. Go ahead, Joey.
You go spit. Alright.
Let's spit
Which one you
a
want
verse.
to spit?
Just a verse.
Which one you want to spit, son?
Maybe
Which one you
it's
want
the
to spit,
verse.
son? Which one you want to spit, son?
Broke with the world.
Something
Broke it with the world, something from the UEP or something.
Nah,
I don't know.
that's exclusive, man.
Okay.
I'm just like,
Okay.
yeah. Acapella.
Acapella. Don't do that.
My bad. We're not going through earthquakes, not shit.
Alright, go ahead, Joey.
He said it is finished when he took his last breath. Can't believe that somebody could actually overcome death. He died for me, sacrificed his life. My life was sad, you see. I couldn't see the light. I was on my way to hell, aka Gehenna. Now finishing the race and doing sin was my agenda. I liked it raw like hibachi. I felt like the Germans, World War II, I could not see. Wanted to go back to my old ways, but he broke the chains. I was a photo and he was the frame. And now I'm going to preach his name because I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed.
Go ahead, Anthony.
Hey, shout out to Excellence.
Alright.
Oh, Lil Ant gonna spit something.
Let me see if I
Lil Ant gonna spit something.
That's something new.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
New EP?
Hey.
This is part of the mixtape.
Okay.
Alright, something goes like this. Let me go and get it and speak some truth with it. Some of y'all haven't seen it, but I have been in it. Preachers haven't been preachers. Teachers haven't been teachers. Haven't seen a teacher, haven't heard a preacher. We all hypocrites, and we all need reaching. I was like that. Now I've been changed up. People don't know that my mind was corrupt. It was full of lust, cause the things that put me up and down. I've been changed now, but people wanna put me in a box, cause I sin differently. Even though we're the same human beings, but I'm tired y'all not seeing the image that's being laid out. Instead, y'all wanna be what others are about, trying to make it rain while you're making droughts. Y'all been real about it since '09. There's no point in stopping now.
And
So
boy, look at mixtape.
Alright, I'll do a
Let me
little
get in the.
You gonna go out there something? You know what I'm saying?
You want to rap? You want to do a little verse?
Gonna spit something.
Alright.
Spit.
It's from the Spit a Lot mixtape. So here we go. I mean nobody. He talking about somebody that can say nobody gonna part of chicken McCarthy. That's why I'm praying and praying for my daddy while I'm going through the belly. Body. Yeah. Who said we fell off? Now the folks lie. We don't carry Glocks. Nah, not the 4-5. We still protect them, man. And I ain't talking the 4-5. I rep God. Who? The Most High. Yeah. That's it. That's what I get for now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Nobody.
I don't think we ever established who's the speedster. I don't think we ever established who's the speedster.
Who?
Speedster, you know what I'm saying?
Who could rap the fastest?
Yeah, out of us.
I don't know. I think you got it. You got it. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do a little something.
A little something. A little something. Let me see. Everybody know what I'm doing this because I know I got Jesus, I ain't got no stress. I broke up with the world, so I called him my ex, living for the king. Yeah, that's my quest. Yeah. I had this other part, I gotta look for it. I gotta find it.
It's like slow.
I'm trying to think of that Jesus mode one. What is it?
Oh.
I'll be on my Jesus mode.
Hey.
I'll be on my Jesus mode. I'll be on my Jesus mode.
I'll be on my mode when I'm on my knees. I'm crying out, Jesus, Jesus, save me, please. Will you take my life? Can't take it. Give my heart, Lord, and just break it. Yeah, all I need is Jesus Christ. That up on the cross and He gave me life. Can't believe that it was love. I'm saved by grace. That up on the cross and He took my place. Now I'm on my mode and I'm seeking His face. His love is never replaced. I'm glad He showed me what His love and His grace is. They say I'm alien when I'm on my mode. I'm like Goku. Super Saiyan mode. They say I'm drunk. We going tipsy. It's the Holy Spirit fire burning in me. I'll be on my.
And that's what it is, man. Any more questions?
Let's chat.
I want to ask.
Any questions?
Shout out to Pastor Kikos.
Pastor Kikos.
Pastor Kikos.
Much love.
Shout out to
Much love.
Shout out to Jesse.
Jesse!
Do something. Shout out to Jesse, our young adults pastor.
And let me just clear something out about making fake profiles. That's not cool, man. Making fake profiles is not cool. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
Spam, like it's like your emails. You get spam like that. All the
Yeah,
time.
man. I mean, that's not cool, man. Just
Basically, what we're talking about is the reason why we say that is because sometimes we try to hide our identity, and we try to hide what God has called us to be, and we try to, let's say this dude's a thug, right? No, not a thug. Let's say this dude's a nerd, right? Say this dude's a nerd.
I wish.
He says he's a nerd, and he tries to be something he's not. He tries to be a gangster,
Or rapper.
Rapper. And dude's off beat.
He's two-facing.
Two-facing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
Yeah.
just be the person God has called you
Yeah,
to be.
man. It's not it's it's not cool. You know, I mean, if you want attention, I mean,
It's not bueno. You know what I'm saying?
It's not
It's not
good.
about the fame.
It's not, you know, it's not right. You know what I'm saying? This dude, man, Triple E said, you don't want the spotlight. It's not right. I'm not tight. I rep him when I rock mics. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep our focus on God. You know what I'm saying? Not get attention about people. You know, we're doing this is because of God, and God is the center of all. You know what I'm saying? And we're not gonna move if God says, you know, move. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we're not gonna go to places if God's saying, okay, you know, go. You know what I'm saying? You know, but like the word of God says, go and I mean, send me and I'll go. You know, and we're willing to go, but we ain't gonna go if we know that God's not gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? If God's not leading us to go there, that's what I meant. You know.
We have another question.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Let me see right here. It says, what other talents y'all have?
Oh,
Other talents?
I have 2 talents, I believe. Boxing. Nah, I'm just playing. No.
Boxes, yeah.
I wish.
He's a bouncer. You know what I'm saying?
I wish I knew how to box. I'm training, but I'm not that good. But no. Okay. 2 talents.
Boxing. Besides rapping.
Boxing. Every fight, win or lose, I give God all the glory. Training, giving God the glory, and it's an honor, man. It's an honor to train at my gym, Stadium Boxing Gym. Shout out to Coach Mo, Coach Fred, you know, for opening the doors to me and to us. You know, they've been a big blessing. They're more than my coaches. They're my mentors as well. They're always sharing the gospel and just people that love God, man. So I'm just blessed, you know. And the other talent, I love to work, serve God, and if it's either, you know, cleaning the church, or it's either being an usher, or just setting up the chairs, you know, whatever. You know, I love to serve.
Yeah. Ali, you got any talents, bro?
Oh, this guy skates.
This boy is
He's a skater.
He's a skater.
Skater.
Wait, I gotta say something. This dude, on the Speed the Light release party,
Oh yeah.
this dude skated on stage.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was Andy Mineo for a second. I was like, oh snap.
Yeah. Had to do it one time.
Wait, Ali, what's a big
Ooh.
oh yeah, the boy fishes. He's
That's a hobby.
He's a fisher of fish. You know what I'm saying?
That's not talent.
What's the biggest fish you ever caught, Ali?
Biggest fish I caught was 39-inch.
You gonna put it?
This big. Yeah. It was pretty fun.
What's the craziest trick that ever happened to you? What's the craziest accident?
Yeah, actually. Oh,
There was
man.
a powwow.
What year?
I think it was
08, 09.
I was in 9th grade, so it was probably 2009. Yeah. I was skating this ramp, like.
This was your first time skating, right? Like started skating.
Yeah, that's kind of like my first year, and I was skating the half pipe, and I guess I like did the trick wrong, and I broke my hand, like I can't even like stretch it all the way. This was right here.
His bone popped out?
Yeah, my bone popped out,
It's crazy, yo.
so I can't stretch it.
That's crazy.
Compared to this one.
So wear elbow pads whenever you go skating. More of the story.
Yeah, true that.
No, eh?
Was the talents right?
Yeah.
Producer.
Nah.
Oh, this guy.
I
He
say
beat Luzio
Future, bro.
24/7.
I say baseball.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Who got on?
I was playing baseball, and
How many trophies do you have?
that's a lot. But I took some time off, about a year. You know, give some time.
You want to go back into it? Oh, wait, it's senior year, right? Or junior?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go back into
That's
it.
what's up. That's what's up.
You know, God willing. Yeah.
Me, I like to sing, play piano, or at least try to play.
That's it.
You know, that's a
Keep
talent.
going.
Play guitar. I play
What?
guitar a little bit.
What?
I play bass.
Piano.
Ooh. Yeah, bass.
Lead worship at church. I don't know. That's not a talent, but never mind. Yeah, that's not a talent. I like to graffiti,
That's what's up.
draw. I like to make beats. I guess that's a talent. I guess. I'm a good people person. I can make you, if you're having a bad day, probably make you smile. Hopefully. Depends. Yeah, that's it. What about you, Tommy? Hector.
Tommy.
Hector. Last name Macias.
Besides rap.
First name Hector.
Boy play football.
Football, sports, sports. That's like something I love doing. Something that I would watch my brothers do, and I always wanted to do. So
What position you play?
Fullback and kicker.
Ooh.
So,
Boys already.
I talked to his coach, to his Decatur coach. Shout out to his Decatur coach. He said that that a college is already looking at him, so keep him in prayer. That God will open doors, and for him to stay faithful to God, and continue serving God and reflecting God in everything he does. Sports, rapping, whatever.
Todo.
Represent him well. in
You
everything
got
we
here
do.
too.
Oh, and he cuts my hair too.
He cuts hair.
He cuts my
Trims
hair.
it up, edges it up.
Edges it up.
What?
This is the edge up.
So is that it? Any more questions
Shout out to Edgar.
before we go home?
Shout out to Edgar. Adrian. Excellence.
Oh.
Levert. He couldn't
Much
come.
love.
He's at work. Waterburger. You know what I'm saying? Flipping them burgers, making that guap.
Come on.
Is there anything I want to add? Anything else about yourselves?
Keep us in prayer.
Yeah.
Keep us in prayer, and this is just the beginning, and believing God is going to open more doors. And I'm excited, man. Excited. Keep us in prayer that we'll stay faithful to God as He's always stays faithful to us. So lift us up in prayer, man.
We coming soon.
Speed the Light Tour. It's going down.
Be ready. Follow us. Twitter, Instagram,
Facebook.
Keep your posts
Instagram.
posted.
MySpace.
Oh yeah,
Space.
get your Facebook page, Twitter page, whatever.
Let me look that up because I don't even know my stuff.
What? Get your Facebook page.
Everything, Instagram and Twitter is Carballo Anthony, CARBALO, and then Anthony. And then Facebook is Facebook/Carballo Anthony as well. That's how you can find me.
All the way.
Oh, my Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, Alejandro Flip at AOL.com.
Sweet Charlie.
Instagram.
Sweet Charlie. At Sweet Charlie.
My Instagram is Joseph Ryan Jr. JOSEPHRYAN JR. That's my
Come on now.
Instagram. My Twitter is, man, it's sad that I don't know these things, man. Oh, my Twitter is Joseph Ryan _JR. So it's JOSEPHRYAN _JR. Facebook, you just look me up. Joey Rodriguez. It's the one. The dude sitting down like he's mad or something. Tommy,
Tommy.
He's not social media.
Tommy.
He's not up there yet.
She ain't got time for that.
You ain't got time.
All right.
Everybody got time for that.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Vine, Serious for a Guy. So, go at me and
Praying
I'll
for
follow
you
y'all
guys
back.
as well. We're praying for you guys. Pray for us. And yeah. So,
thank y'all. Thank
much
y'all. We love
Thank y'all
y'all.
for tuning in. Whoever tuned in.
Much love.
You know what I'm saying? This video will be out on YouTube soon. Probably by midnight tonight or maybe soon.
Next 10 minutes. Next 10 minutes.
Next 10 minutes.
Next 10 minutes.
It's live.
We out. We out.
Let's go.